What the fuck is good, y'all? It's your host, Fireworks. I got the panel with me. I got Kareem. Hey, what's up, Kareem?
Yes, sir.
I got my brother Art. What's good, Art?
What's good?
I got my brother Promised Land. What's good, Promise?
Howdy ho. You already know.
And, and finally, I got Pujols. What's good, Pujols?
So with him, my nigga, lights out shit.
We got the panel here, and we are about to get down to who gets the money for performance of the night for the rookies and for the vets. All right, so the format, we're going to rank the rookies' performance first. Then after that, we're going to rank the vets. Whoever's number one for each is whoever's going to get the money. So we're going to start with the rookies.
Right, so, if we gotta start from like the dead last, I'ma just say
theories.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Like
Theory 05.
What's crazy is that Theory been doing this for a little bit, but like Denny Allister just came through, and he's still more notable and put on a more ephemeral performance. Than that's weird. That's definitely different.
Yeah, I will say I think theories have kind of improved since his last battle, but it's still nowhere.
He was better than he was against Trips. It's just the competition is much better this time around, though.
Oh yeah, he can't do shit with this meta, but he's working on.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, he's getting better, but he definitely had a worse performance.
Facts.
To me, by far, of the rookies.
Y'all got any different ideas on the
I
rookies?
agree.
Nah, I got the same. I got
we can move on. There's not much to say.
Okay, so Theory's at number 9. All right, who else we got for the next?
Denny, I'd say Denny Allister. No, actually,
Denny Allister,
Trips. Because I got Denny Allister above Trips for.
Yeah, the funny shit is hilarious, but I had Denny as 8. He's entertaining.
Did he do more? Did he or Trips do more?
I mean, Denny definitely would have won in the building if they would have battled, but he just said a bunch of funny shit that I don't know. It wasn't even exactly bars. He was just saying shit.
It was like
I agree. And that was like that's kind of a weird battle because like him and Colossal Mini is kind of like parallels and shit.
Those two battling is like a mad TV.
That was a bright. Yeah, it was a bright. I love that battle, bro. That's one of my favorite battles on the card.
That is true. Them two niggas battling was a mad TV skit, dog. Like
I fuck with it though, but
as far as the building, like that nigga would have beat a couple people, but
no, if he been real and rating off skill, then I would put him. I would respectfully put him at 8.
So what is this? This off skill and not performance? It's like
performance matter, but I'm talking about how
you know what?
y'all don't
you know what? You're right though, Pools. Like I don't know. Like it's between him and Trips at number 8 and 7.
Like
I don't know.
Theories? You thought Theories was better than Denny Allister?
No, he wasn't. No, not at all.
We already said Theories is number 9.
I mean, not Theories. What's the other? Oh yeah, my bad. I got them niggas confused. Theories and Trips. My bad. You're right.
Hold on. So to answer the question, right, it's based on performance of the night.
That's what I'm saying.
How they perform. Yo, whose background is that?
That's Art. He got shit in the back. Yeah, okay, he got it.
All right. So the performance of the night. Keep that in mind, right? So how well they perform that night. You feel me?
Exactly.
So we agreed that Series is for sure last. You feel me? So I don't disagree with that. I think he did have the worst performance out of the rookies. So definitely him at 9. 8, I don't think it would be Trips. I think him and Lockhart was a good back and forth. He had some shit. So if I were to put someone at 8, it would either be probably Gio. Probably Gio. Gio or Denny.
I disagree off of that. So number 1, he won his battle. He won his battle. I feel like that means something.
Hold on, I said Gio and Denny.
Them Leland flips was funny as hell, but
yeah, Gio had shit like he was better than
Gio was better than he usually is.
He was better than Denny. So I would put Denny. I'll put Denny there, and I understand. I'll tell you why I wouldn't put Trips there in a minute when we get to him.
Yeah.
You said on the night. You said on the night, right? So we ain't even talking about Trips right now. Yeah. So I'll put Denny right there. I'll put Denny there.
I will say this: Denny would have probably beat niggas like Gio and Trips in the building, but
Facts.
I know it's performance
On camera, yeah.
But still, I kind of can't help but see through some of the shit he was
Yeah.
saying on cam. So I have to put him in number 8 for me.
It's one of those. It's one of those Uno Lavo type backgrounds. Like
I got Trips, man.
At 8.
All right, so
yeah.
God damn. All right.
I mean, because I understand, like how many of us can remember what he said beside Heartlock? Anybody got anything? Because like,
yeah,
even after going through
he had some shit.
No, I got Denny. Our Trips had a little bit.
Yeah, it's on. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got Denny.
Okay. All right, so we all in agree.
I would say that much. I think he definitely did more of that.
I would like to say, although Denny ain't like he didn't have the best, but he made a mark. So I'll say that
he did.
He made a bigger mark than some of the people
that top 3 impact of the night. Even though I'm ranking him this low,
I
can say that much. He's definitely
one of the most memorable niggas.
He definitely kind of he kind of made his mark right there. I'll say that.
All right. So we got 9 theories, 8 Denny Alistair, 7. We're moving on to 7.
Trips. Even Trips to Gio, but I think Trips.
I would say Gio had a little bit more shit than Trips.
I would say it's like an asterisk by this shit though, because for me, and I don't want to do that, but I don't want to do it. But like, it's the level of their opponents too. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it like that though. Feel me? As far as me to. But like,
I mean, how much does that factor in?
Because Gio beat his opponent and Trips didn't, but Gio's opponent wasn't Lockhart. Gio's opponent was Malik, respectfully. So I'm not trying to do that because it shouldn't be like that. But I would say because I'm not gonna lie, I would put Gio right there because honestly, in my opinion, in the building, Trips versus Lockhart was a little bit more debatable than niggas was making it. I don't think Lockhart super duper clear Trips.
Lockhart.
So I would put Gio right there.
Okay.
At 7. Gio at 7.
Yeah.
I got.
What you think?
It's between Trips and Gio.
I think they had around the same performance. I'm leaning towards Trips being.
I'm gonna go Trips
7,
though.
But we could call it a Gio because maybe Trips had higher highs, but Gio I felt was landing a little bit more throughout his rounds. But some of the Lily jokes did get a bit old. But I think Gio fire. It was his best performance ever. Like he was wilding.
I'm gonna say
Trips
to
his normal self.
Because I mean Gio beat Malik in the building. Yeah, that shit don't happen often. That shit is rare. So I gotta go Trips.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Trips too.
So yeah, Trips it is, man.
All right, so
it's
Kareem says Trips. Artt, what do you say?
I mean, originally I said Gio, but like, am I allowed to change my opinion? Because I think
they didn't. Why don't we just leave it 7, 6? Like they could be either one of the ranks. Like it's kind of interchangeable for them too. Like.
So far we got theories at 9, Denny Alistair at 8, Trips at 7, Gio at 6.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, but I think you could change Trips and Gio's spot. It don't really matter which one of them 7 and 6. But all right,
for sure.
That's the rankings.
We're gonna move on to number 5 because 7 and 6 are pretty interchangeable. So here's where we get a little spicy and shit. You feel, and maybe a little bit controversial, but we're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. All right, so now we hit the top 5. Who y'all think will be top 5 at that point? We got Mike, JR, John Doe. We got Day still in here. We got HOTTAKE. So who y'all want to throw number 5?
I would put Day's next.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, damn, I don't know. They kind of made that shit with illegal fight, like
it did, but
he did. Yeah,
but at the same time, so did I feel like Day's performance is on par with Gio's and Trips. So it's like I think he
did a little bit.
Now that I think about it,
he did a little bit more than them.
I was about to say I might have liked Gio shit more than Day's. Just me personally, I'm not a fan of Day, so I can't.
I got you.
But yeah, I feel like he's on par with those. It's on par with those, yeah. And he had some highlights and that shit. So yeah, I would say that. I feel like they had a debatable. Him and Eagle, he had a debatable.
I used to thought dude was trash, but like seeing his Hawula battle and his Eagle battle, I was like, okay, this
He's
nigga
snapping his
kind of
Awula battle.
They
He's
on the
definitely
come
snapping
up.
his Awula.
got
Like
he's
for
kind of
real.
dope, yeah. Like he got
They on
some
the come
shit.
up.
Like I could see him being decent.
Alright, so
Fire battle.
So day on 5?
We got day right now. A consensus. Day's on 5. Yeah. Now we get to 4.
Here we go.
So
And we can
hot take it 4.
if we have to, if we have to, right, we can tweak the list right for the rookies a little after once we rank everyone, right? See if we all agree with the final standings, all that good stuff.
Hey, hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Right back.
All right. So Promised Land said what? HTR at.
I said HTR on 4. HTR on 4.
I think it might be JR to me.
I swear to God, I was going to say JR too.
Yeah.
Is Hot Takes round better than JR's? I'm trying to remember.
I think
Hot
Take
round was a little better. Hot Take was snapping to me.
Yeah, he was,
Take,
in my opinion.
Hot Take flow and the shit he was saying and the matter that he won in, I can't put him below JR.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
JR,
where we at now?
Hot Take.
We're at
number 4. We're number 4.
We're number 4.
Hot Take on number 4.
I take. I will put him right under JR. Pause. That was pause.
Like,
nah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I'll put that. Hot Take ranked under JR.
Like Hot Take,
he was fired. Like, and he might have got the clearest win out of the rookies, in my opinion. I might be mistaken.
Well, it's up to Fireworks to break the tie. Me and Pujols got JR. Artt and Promised Land got Hot Take.
See, HCR's writing was far more complex than JR's, and in my opinion, he was landing a little bit more than JR in building. And on top of that, he had the clear win. So with those factors, I'm gonna put JR at 4.
Right. That was a heavily contested one. So
okay,
y'all niggas listening, y'all know we had to think about that one.
I would say this before we move on. I actually think JR is Remy battle, even though I got him winning that one. I think they got it debatable, but after the battle, the majority definitely had Remy. Yeah.
In the building that night, it was different.
I watched it back yesterday, and I had JR Edge in the battle as well.
God damn, bro.
Man,
I definitely still had Remy with that shit. I was like, it was definitely big. I still, that's a fire battle. That battle was that's one of my favorite battles of the night too. That battle.
I don't want to sound like I'm saying the same shit, but it was definitely the best of this nigga JR. Like it was the best JR to me.
Facts.
Like he stepped his shit up for his idol. It was kind of fire to see.
Debatable as well. I had before we jumped the gun, I guess, or whatever. I had Remy still beating. Even on playback, I had Remy still beating or edging the battle versus JR. So that's just me. But regardless, HTR is still on the list. You feel me? Because I guess we agreed to put JR at 4. So that would honestly make HTR number 3, right?
Yeah. And so now we get to the most, because at this point we got 2 people, so we don't even have to, we don't have anybody to pick between. It's literally just asking.
I feel like, in my opinion, this might be clean cut. Like,
Wheelchair Mike versus John Doe's round.
All right. We also have to keep in a certain factor, right? And the factor is that Slim went overtime in the Mike battle. Keep that in mind. He did go overtime. So
what
Slim was also.
What you mean? You mean?
I feel like unless they disqualify him, then it don't really matter.
Slim was also wigging.
But hold on, Fireworks. What you mean? He went overtime. That's why he lost. So we should keep that in mind because that's the reason he lost, or what?
No. If we're deciding, because now we're at spots 2 and 1. You feel me? So that's between Mike and John Doe. You feel me?
Yeah.
I guess the consensus is that like Slim went overtime, right? And Mike can confirm this because he timed the round.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, what was my point again? Fuck, I just lost my train of thought.
No, you were just saying that.
I feel like whether Slim went overtime or not, Mike shit just wasn't on the level of John Doe shit. In my opinion.
But that's not saying that Mike went hitting though. Like Mike had, if we go,
I want to say not on the level, but I think John definitely got the pot. But
yeah,
I don't think Mike was missing much to me.
I think Mike did great, but I don't think it was. I ain't gonna say on the same. I think it was on the same level, but just the way the fashion this nigga John Doe won in, bro, like that shit. That shit looked kind of special, bro. Like I never saw him do that on that first battle.
Like an Av in that building, bro. Like he wasn't.
Especially for it to be John and his was like third real battle. Like this nigga was, this shit was seasoned.
That's kind of terrifying that that's his third real battle and this motherfucker went off.
That's his first real battle. His other shit, 30-minute prep shit. Like that's really his first.
So this is like his first.
He battled Eagle E. He battled Eagle E.
Like that wasn't 30 minutes.
No, that wasn't 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yo, y'all niggas gotta look out for this John Doe nigga, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, I'm telling you.
I think Mike and HOTTAKE actually had pretty close rounds. Like I don't even think Mike clearly number 2, but I would put Mike slightly over HOTTAKE. But I definitely give Mike the number 2 slot.
But I agree.
It's close.
I think HOTTAKE and Mike are interchangeable, but I mean we already got HOTTAKE at 3, so Mike number 2, John Doe number 1 for me.
I mean, here's what you can say about if we really want to like nitpick. Like here's about this between Mike and HOTTAKE. HOTTAKE had the round he had against SK. Mike had the round that he had against a Slim that showed up.
I don't think we could do that though, because we could definitely do that. I understand what you're saying, but I think HOTTAKE would have rocked the room with that same performance versus anybody.
That's
Mike also.
I think so too.
I agree.
I didn't even know HOTTAKE and Mike could beat as crazy. Like to me, them was like damn.
I didn't know
rounds. Like I was like, damn, these rookies really crazy now. Like,
that nigga Mike said that Attack on Titan line versus a nigga like a few months ago, and I said, yeah, bro.
F&M Mike?
He one of them niggas.
Nasty.
If he could come up with shit like that, it ain't no telling what this nigga could do, bro. So,
you know what's really crazy to me? JR and Young God Swag are on opposite sides of this fucking card.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I definitely wonder, like,
kind of wild.
Man, listen.
Some of these people as bets. I understand Fireworks.
I had to finesse certain things, all right? I had to finesse certain things. You feel me?
I'm
fuck this shit, Fireworks.
It's just like I'm just realizing, like, yo.
But Swag was looking
I feel like JR
is
like a more easy to block captain type vet. I mean, rookie though. Like he been here a long time, but he been on it. Like
this is the glow.
He wasn't really recognized like that till like. If I'm gonna be 1,000, right, till maybe prove yourself, right, and maybe after that, all the way after that to this point.
Everybody forget about the prove yourself battle, and then everything after was him proving yourself after the proving yourself battle. Prove yourself.
Yeah. Like Gio was here for a long ass. He was here as long as Black Roosh, and then like so. There's a lot of niggas that just come into their own. Like, you feel me?
I remember Gio popped up in whatever server talking wild one day, and like I was just like, "Yo, who the fuck is this?"
All right, so we got the top 9 though, right? That's like, so was it John?
Yeah, that's the.
Well, hold on. Hold on. We gave it to John. So Mike at number 2. Mike at number 2. John number 1.
Mike is number 2. I don't think he was that far behind John for the record, but
no,
I got John.
The 5. Yo, shout out to Steel Chair Mike. You already know. Shout out to John Doe with the Mexican food. That motherfucker had like 8 taquitos and 7 quesadillas that day.
You stupid.
Yeah.
All right. So we one more time, right? We in accordance. John Doe gets the bet money. I mean the rookie money.
Rookie performance of the event goes to John Doe.
Jonathan Doe.
Salute to John Doe. All right. So one down.
Get like $30.
One more to go. This one's gonna get a little heavy, but let's get it.
John Doe, don't forget me, nigga.
So starting at number 9, right?
Can I start off? Number 9 is definitively Malik.
Yo. But
all right, so Malik definitely at number 9 though.
oh man, hold on. Who else was here? Oh. All right, well, SK can be right after because that's his brother.
Nah, if you watch that on playback, SK's performance wasn't worse
K
than
was wigging. Y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah,
he was wigging, bro. He was wigging.
Like I said, I think SK was cooking too.
SK immortal, nigga. SK immortal. Like you just said. All right, so Malik at number 9. We in accordance?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
All right,
I feel
number
like
8.
I think better for Malik by far.
Number 8. Who we got?
Colossal Mini.
Colossal.
Colossal was entertaining, but it's similar to the Denny Allen shit to me. Denny Allister. I don't know.
Shout out to the Man TV skit battle. Nah, nigga, that shit is, listen to that battle, like for real, like.
Say it again.
I said, listen to that.
What number we on? We on 8.
8. We on 8. Yeah. The consensus is Colossal. Colossal at 8.
Okay.
I hate this team. Like comedy niggas
just
just can't be wigging. Like I don't want to.
How many niggas could? Yo, we had like Appa left, bro. Like he was one of the best comedy niggas. Comedy.
Yeah, but
my phone about to die.
Facts, Promised Land. But I'm saying like this was a comedic battle, and I hate to like say like
they can't.
Okay, if y'all like just funny the whole battle, y'all not gonna get ranked high.
Because it's still impact. It's still making.
Yeah, it was still entertaining this shit. Like the majority of the battles on the card.
If you asked me a top 5 battle on that shit, I would have to say that, and that's not even the type of shit I was looking for when I pulled up. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of conflicted. Should I put Colossal as 8? I think I am, but I don't know. It's hard to rank them.
If you're doing that, you might as well put. I still say SK after. I say this because I think everybody else came with shit better than him. Like, I know if y'all feel that way, we could go back and forth about that one, but. I think SK was good enough, but he wasn't good. Like the Eagle E shit, with Remy Lockhart, like.
And we still got Hula on the map too. We still got Hula, and I'm gonna be honest with you. He had a good round, right? But it was kind of forgettable a little bit.
It was kind of like mid. Like I ain't gonna lie, he kind of like slacked behind like a lot of the vets.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe Hula could be number 7.
Probably.
Y'all already agreed on 8. It's Colossal.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7. I think Hula caught a body, didn't he?
He caught a body, but
he caught a body. Really. Look who it was, though. Like,
you're right.
And that's I mean, it's terrible to have to say, but
yeah, I go Hula.
Because you know where Theory's skill level is, you know where Hula's skill. We've seen Hula be capable of. I mean, Hula battled like a couple of names on this card, really good names at that.
I agree.
I seen Hula better, so I can understand 7. Just because how disappointing he was compared to like his other shit, like his round against Locke in the tournament.
The weird part is he was worse his last battle before this. So he was better than that, but still overall not as good as he used to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome back, Artt.
SK, man, Hawula might have been a little better than SK, but I think Hawula disappointed me, and SK
Hold on,
surprised
so
me. So
Colossal Mini is number 8.
Colossal Mini on 8. Colossal Mini on 8. I'm sorry.
All right, so we got so far we got Malik at 9, Colossal Mini at 8. Hula and SK are pretty much fighting for 7 and 6.
Yeah,
I would put SK before. I would put SK on that.
That's 7.
Yeah.
And everyone else, what do y'all think for 7?
I'll put SK at 7, but because like in the building, his shit was like his delivery was a little shaky, and he kept like leaving Discord while he was trying to rap and shit. So
that's what I said the night that night when we judged, bro. Like that's why I gave the battle the hot take because like when I'm sorry to say it, but like when you there, everything has to reach the crowd, and you can't keep fading in and out of the fucking ether while you trying to wig. Like
I ain't mad at that. Yeah,
I agree.
You gotta make sure your equipment is good. Your internet is alright. All of that.
For sure. So all right, so we're gonna take a vote, I guess, for this one. So if you think SK if you think SK is at 7, just say it right now.
Yeah.
I say I got SK 7 personally.
Auto 2.
All right, bet.
Yeah, SK 7. All right,
but SK is at 7, which would kind of automatically make Hula at 6 if we were fighting.
Hold on, did we go to Eagle E yet?
Nah,
I think Eagle E was better than both of them.
Eagle E hasn't. Eagle E.
Okay, I was just making sure. I do too, but I didn't know if everybody was gonna do it.
No, we.
I think
now we at number 5 though. Like,
hold up. Oh yeah. We're number 5. My fault.
We're number 5. Now, I would say number 5 Swag.
Nah.
I say Eagle.
I don't know
about that big fella.
Nah.
Okay, no. I want to see this. So who do we put as number 5? Because
Eagle,
because we if we were mentioning him with SK and Hula, right? It would only mean that he belongs at number 5. Like unless you guys think that
happened. Oh no, man. The shit he did with the mic at the start of his round, and then the bird screen
He was definitely bad. Like he was definitely. I mean, I said bad. He was definitely good. He was fire. I think he beat Day. A lot of people say they beat him. I think he won.
Like I was in the building and I listened to it over again. And I thought Eagle was
we can't do that like that.
That's shit. Ain't no this. This nigga still fought against John Doe. I just think this shit was crazy. Like that's one thing.
And then that room shaker at the end of the round. Man,
he definitely had a
whole room.
I think that's what put him over. Like for Wooler and them niggas. Like that when he had a moment, the niggas ain't had no moment.
Like he sold all of that extra good. Oh my god! So I did. So you
go like 5, and it only makes sense.
I'm regrettably putting Eagle E at number 5 just because I know what we got like ahead.
All right.
I think Eagle is 5. So
okay. So if that's the case, then what is competing with each other here? We have
Remy, Swag, Swag, Lockhart. Yeah.
I would probably
Slim. Slim is in there as well.
I'll put Lockhart next.
Lockhart next?
At number 4?
Yeah. By a large margin, like then he had a way better round than Eagle. I'm not saying
what don't get him like ahead of the others for the most part to me is I think this got brought up before, but somebody said Lockhart new thing is kind of like pandering to the crowd and shit like that. And I feel like he kind of could have wrote what he wrote in his sleep for Trips, and that's why he wasn't taking the face off seriously and came to rap. He definitely showed the rap. He had some shit. But like we know he can do so much better when he's motivated. Like for real. Like what the fuck?
God damn.
I'm sorry, that's my old ass phone. But anyway, yeah, man. Lockhart didn't hold himself back. He just didn't. His peers excelled past him. I'll say.
You think so? Yeah. I got a question for y'all. So number 4, right? Some of y'all, I guess, Promise is saying Lockhart, right? What about Swag?
You want to make that case? Go ahead. I mean,
I might have put Lockhart a little ahead of Swag, actually.
Yeah, I got an unpopular opinion. I already know. So,
go ahead, Kareem. Tell him.
I think I might have Remy 4. So,
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't.
Like I said, it was unpopular opinion.
I thought no. I thought Remy was like good. I just if you told me, if you asked me what my favorite battles was of the event, his shit versus JR versus it wouldn't have come up, and that's not a diss to him. It was a lot of good stuff, but I think everybody's was kind of like inching ahead of somebody else. This is like
I think Remy was dope. I just think Swag and Lockhart was also dope. I might be bugging a little bit. I think Remy might be over Lock a little bit. I might be bugging.
They basically fighting for, like, I think with Remy and Lockhart is basically fighting for the 3rd and 4th spot.
Yeah, I might give Swag the 4th spot, and because to me it's even Remy or Swag, and then maybe Remy and Lock for 2nd and 3rd. I don't know. So I get Swag the 4th spot.
It's more even for them. It's more even for them. And if we get to this point, then I think we already know what's about to happen next.
So we
agree. Who was number 4?
Hold on. We're not jumping the gun. We're not jumping the gun.
Yeah, did y'all even agree on who number 4 is?
Yeah, who's number 4? I say Swag.
Yeah.
I say Lock.
Swag was dope to me, but I had to.
Yeah, in the chat, we put Swag at 4 and Lockhart at 3.
Nah, man, I don't got Swag as 4.
No?
All right.
I
mean, you got to remember, he made a fight with the rookie of the night. He made a fight with somebody that was like haymaker every fucking bar damn near.
He did. Yeah. Swag was dope.
Man, this shit close, bro.
Swag
was dope. It is. That's the thing. Like everybody here did a lot to get their name in the conversation. At this point in the list, we don't we're at the best of the list.
I wish I could listen to Remy and JR one more time, bro. But I think I'm gonna have to go. Oh shit, Remy might gotta go number 4, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I like Swag shit more, bro. I kind of like Swag shit a little more.
All right, in the chat.
Yeah, after reflecting on Remy shit, I think I'm gonna put Swag 4.
The impact that Remy had on that night was crazy. Niggas was like
that crazy rebuttal, and he had a couple lines that was just crazy. So,
yeah, you're right. He did.
I gotta revise my statement.
You're right. Yeah. Performance of the. I played that shit back 3 times. Okay, so I got Swag number 4, and Swag number 4. We can go after that.
All right. Pujols got Swag on 4. Promised Land. Who you got for 4?
He already said Lockhart. Like, you don't have to change your shit. Promised Land.
Yeah, I'm not changing. I'm not changing.
Right. So Promise says Lockhart at 4. Artt, who you got at number 4?
I got Lockhart.
All right, break the tie,
Kareem?
Fireworks.
Damn, bro.
I said Swag.
Oh, fuck. fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So the fact that John Doe really took Swag to like another level, you feel me? It shouldn't, on paper, it shouldn't have been that close, because Swag had the veteran experience over John Doe. You feel me?
Above every and any battle listed on this card, John Doe and Swag did the most to promote it. They did the most to sell the fight. They each felt like they had the most to lose going in, and that's the result right here. That's the best battle on the fucking card. It was like best battle, like back and forth overall content battle on the card to me.
So if I had to choose someone for number 4, I'm going with Swag at 4. I'm going with Swag at 4.
All right.
I just like tied then, right? A little bit more. No, it was a tiebreaker. It was a tie.
Oh, I thought you had Remy as number 4.
Swag at 4, so I guess it might be universal that Lockhart is at 3 then.
Yeah.
We can agree for Lock at 3. Yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, these next 2, I think it might be obvious. I didn't think it would be like that, but I feel like we already outnumbered on the Remy thing, because Remy already was all damn near at 5. So,
all right, we go to
I'm gonna just say right now, I got Remy. I got Slim at number 2. They both. I got Slim at 2.
Okay.
I have
went overtime.
I have Slim clearly past Remy in terms of and that's not even a diss to Remy. Slim was just fucking.
No, that was fine.
He left Earth that night.
Well, Slim definitely has some bullshit mixed in his rounds. Like I forgot that one bar near the end.
Nah, Kareem, keep it honest.
The melt
Kareem.
it. Keep it 1,000.
I mean, I'm gonna pick. I'm
Keep
probably
me
gonna
honest,
pick
bro.
Slim, but like I said, I think if the rounds was 3 minutes, like I told Slim, I think Mike could have probably got him. Maybe he probably would have got him, but Slim had a long round, and that shit mattered. And he was wigging too the whole round. Like he was just snapping. So I think he had a better round than Remy. So I say Slim is number one. Like Slim is spazzing.
Okay, so Kareem got Slim at number one. Art, who do you have as your 2 and 1?
I got Slim at 2 and Remy at 1.
Slim at 2 and Remy at 1. Okay, so Art. All right. Promised Land. Who you got?
For me, it would have been Swag at 2 and Remy and Slim at 1, but I'm going for Slim at 1, Remy at 2, since that's what we've got on the list right here.
All right, give me a second. Let me just type this.
A lot of people were saying that was like a great Slim, but I don't know. He was great, but I got a very high standards for Slim. Like I seen like some super crazy Slims.
I think there's one thing that kind of like plays into that whole thing, Kareem. It's the fact that people would think that because he like in stark opposition to like John Doe and Swag, Mike and Slim was just bullshitting on the way to the battle. No one knew what was going to happen until it happened. It's the surprise factor for a lot of people, despite the fact that a lot of us around here knew Slim before this shit ever, happened. Like he had a crazy match versus like Pujols, which is better than a lot of shit on this card. But nobody knows that. So like here he is. It's like now allow me to reintroduce, that shit right there.
Yeah, like my vote, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. No bias aside or anything like that. Just Remy had the room shaking. You feel me? He had the room shaking when he went. On top of that, I'm counting the factor that Slim did go overtime and everyone went when we were doing the recap. Everyone brought that point up that if it's money on the line, you got niggas need to stick to the time. You feel me? So I'm gonna deduct a little.
That's not and it was crazy. Is like the only reason I'm even giving Slim is because the same place where John Doe was is where I feel Slim is as far as what he brought, how he executed, how well it was received.
I personally, like my fault. I'm about to say I personally had Slim beating Mike, like, cause Slim went second, right?
Yeah.
So I had him beating Mike like from like the 2 minutes, 3 minutes in. So I feel like he already had the battle won.
I got something to say about this time shit though. This time shit, like I definitely understand when there's money on the line and shit, niggas need to go to time that they said. But for Prove Yourself, it was pots both nights, and it was niggas going overtime. They just wasn't. Nobody complained about it. Like niggas was going. Like a lot of niggas went way over the time, and nobody really complained about it like that.
Well,
so
here's
why
the
now
thing.
though?
People go over time all the time. Like I don't know how Artt and KTL, like, did KTL go over time or did Artt just underwrite? But people, we all got battles, at least 2 to 3 that a nigga went over time on us. But like, oh fuck it, it's just a battle. Like, I don't even give a fuck.
Like if I've ever went over time, I know I felt like I have. It's only been like maybe like 30 minutes, 30 seconds or so. But I think everybody has had like some shit that exceed the exact, bit of time.
But for this part, niggas were complaining. Yeah, niggas were really complaining about that shit though.
I'm not really.
I think this is the difference for how it works. When niggas set up battles and say the time, they don't really press the issue. But I think Mike was really letting niggas know that this is 3 minutes. Like it's 3 minutes. He didn't want any more.
Okay.
So
Well, that's different. That's different then.
Yeah.
If the stipulations was like agreed upon and they, and it was like, yo, we, we're gonna keep. If they was adamant about the shit, I think that does bear some, weight in the judgment. But to me, it doesn't bear enough weight in the judgment to sway my decision. At the end of the day, Slim was the best veteran MC on the scene.
I mean, if you don't want to, you could really leave it up to a poll and talk your shit, really.
Oh man, nah. I rather. Go ahead.
I rather say like this, bro. It's gonna be controversial either way.
No matter what,
though,
if you're gonna be niggas who mad, bro.
I feel like Slim and Remy equally had like the same impact of that night, in my opinion. I'm not sure how y'all look at it.
I think Slim had a bigger impact, but
on the night of. But no, look, what I'm about to say, niggas is going back. Like 3 out of 5 niggas just now said that JR might have beat Remy just now. I don't think nobody's going back to say might have beat Slim.
I mean,
I think Remy definitely beat him in the building. That's no.
At the same time, I could say, hey, Swag had a fight with fucking John Doe, which is why I still put him at number 2 for his shit. If we going there. I know I said Swag 4 the first time, but I realized that and I replaced it with Lockhart. But
I don't mind. I feel like it could go either way with Remy and Slim.
All right. So again, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna decide on this final spot, right? Because right now and then after that we're gonna tweak this list to see if we missed anything or anything like that. So Kareem says Slim, Artt said Remy, Promised Land has Slim. I'm saying Remy, and then Pujols. Who do you got?
I got Slim.
You got Slim. All right. So on a 3-2 vote, right? Slim is the winner for the vet pot. I'm gonna release the list right now on this little chat, right? We're gonna go over it again, right? And if you guys feel any different on any of the placements, we will fix that right now.
Yo, shout out to Kevin Slim, man. Good work. No, his name is not Kevin. Don't do that. Don't.
I think that nigga learned though, bro. I think after that Egypt shit in the building, bro, like just look how this nigga just rapped against Mike, bro. This nigga really catered to what niggas is into now. Pause. Like they like the kind of funny shit. He did the funny shit. Like he kind of took some of that Egypt shit, then spin it. And did his K Slim
crazy
shit.
About that, Pujols?
What's up?
I just switched my whole shit up and had Lockhart at 4 because of pandering. But for Slim, it seemed like a natural part of his narrative to kind of get it, all of this. He's been doing the songs and shit, like just generally in chat, like on some funny shit, like the round where the round started and the round ended. It seemed like something natural. I like when motherfuckers do shit and it feels like them. It feels like that, that's where they going from.
That's a fact. Then that male shit, like I don't think Kareem really liked the male shit, but it was like a good flip on what had happened to him, and that shit fucked the building up when he did it.
No, I think it was entertaining. It wasn't crazy to me, but it was definitely like a funny ass bar.
I mean, but when you get down to it, I think that's really what the battle with Mike was about, though. Them two is entertaining niggas, bro. Like the battle was decided off of that.
It's like they flip, like
hold on. I got a question about that. I got a question about the Mel shit, right? Up to that point, did y'all felt like Slim won the battle before he got to the Mel shit? Did he win the battle to y'all?
I think he won before he got to the Mel shit.
I think he won before he got to the Mel shit. To me, the Mel shit, it was just me. Like I thought that brought the round down a little bit. It was kind of funny, but. Yeah, I think
it was random to me. I didn't see that shit. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
it was funny though. It was definitely funny.
It was funny. It was funny. In my opinion, he could have just trimmed that, and then maybe we wouldn't have this problem that we're having now. But you're
not wrong. I think he could have had. He definitely could have just had it without that shit right there, and that would have et cetera, et cetera.
All right, so
that list look good. Fireworks.
It looks good. Everyone, no disagreements with the rookies. Everything is in place for y'all. Do y'all think?
Yeah, rookies is perfect.
Okay, bet. So now I'm gonna drop the vet one real quick.
Yo, shout out to Denny Allister. I might check out another one of his battles if he battles again this year. This motherfucker, man. Like,
so he got a PG, right? And then after that, which he used the whole comedic style, and then his second PG, he cut all the jokes and then started just barring out. So
he got a battle next. He got a battle next week. He got a battle on the 13th.
And he got a battle next week too.
Nah, but that joking style is shit. Like I started to hate it, but it kind of grew on me as the round went. Like,
feel like he could be another. He can be like another Malik type character, bro. Like niggas.
No, but bro, here's the thing. Like this thing can make you a fan, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like. He good at what he do. Like he gonna be that close.
I got Colossus beating though.
Let's wrap this up.
All right, let me just drop the second.
If you refine the comedy, Kareem, like if he combined that with the bars, like that would probably be the best. Denny Allister, bro.
All right, the list for the vets is down. Let me know.
I personally think. No, it's good. It's good. No, yeah, it's good. It's good.
I would have pushed Swag past Lockhart and Remy, but that's it. That's my personal situation. I think everybody otherwise we had it, we judged this shit where we had to.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's closer on this vet lineup, but it's pretty good. I
don't think you can go no wrong with Remy or Slim though. I feel like that's a very.
Once you get to number 5, everything gets really, really competitive.
Yeah, it was harder to line up the vets to me compared to the rookies. I don't know.
The rookies had something to prove. I fuck with that. The rookies really came for a fight.
This is a fire card off the
That was a dope card. One of the better cards on Discord. Like
I said, I think
especially given how many rookies was on the card.
Like it feel like it was a little baby previous though, bro. Like it was like a little mini.
On legacy ass card,
That's crazy.
Salute for y'all being in attendance for real. Like that shit was dope, man.
Word up.
Man. Yeah. All right, we out of here though. So final decisions. John Doe at number 1, Slim at number 1. This has been the panel. You feel me? All right, and we out of here.
Chippy G signing out.